Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 2, First World War and Russian Revolution, lecture number 17. Friends, up to now in this chapter we have discussed about the different factors that were responsible for this First World War. Friends, we discussed about the Syrian War, economic factor, groupism, militarism, role of newspaper, feeling of fierce nationalism in the European countries. We discussed about the philosophy of war in the European countries, how they considered war as welfare. Then we discussed about the immediate factor that was responsible for this First World War, that was the attack on the Prince of Austria and his wife by the Serbian terrorist organization Black Hand, due to which the First World War happened. Friends, we understood how on 28th July 1914 this First World War started, and gradually as the First World War moved ahead, at the initial stage Germany was seen powerful, and it almost ruined the French army. But after it attacked on the Lusitania steamer of America and it killed 147 soldiers, it is said that after this act of Germany, the situation of the First World War changed. And it was due to this act that America entered into the First World War and joined the Allied nation. Along with America, the other supporting countries of America like Cuba, China, they also joined the Allied group, due to which this Allied group became strong. After that, the other three countries which were along with Germany in the Central Powers, they stepped back and joined the Allied nation in 1918. Friends, after that, Germany was left alone, and at last the German Kaiser abdicated his post and ran away, due to which Germany had to surrender in the First World War. And at last, on November 11, 1918, this First World War ended. Friends, we discussed that after this war also, there were several reasons due to which there were several effects of this First World War. As we discussed in the initial stage, that war is never good, nor is never sacred, as the German writers believe. German writers say that war is a sacred work. But can we consider war as sacred? Because lots of lives of innocent people are lost in this war. Lots of property is damaged. There are lots of family members who lost their loved ones in this war. So this war cannot be called sacred anyway. Friends, we learned what was the effect of this First World War. After the First World War, what happened? What was the situation after this First World War? We learned about the four effects in our previous lectures. First was the destruction of man and material. Second was the social change that came in the society. Third was the long-term effect. And fourth, that we learned in our previous lecture, that was the Treaty of Versailles, which played a very important role in the future upcoming war. Friends, we learned how the destruction of man and material was experienced by the world after this First World War. It was said that 6.5 crore people took part in this First World War, and at least 1 crore people died. 2 crore people were injured, and about 70 lakh people became permanently handicapped. Lots of people died due to starvation and other epidemics of killings. The destruction of material as well as wealth was not even imaginable. Friends, after that we also discussed about the social change that came in the society, in which the women, which were not given importance in the society up to now, these women during the First World War, when the men of their home were busy in doing war, these women had to take the responsibility of their home. They had to step front, they had to come out of their home to earn and feed their family. And it was due to that reason that these women started understanding their rights. They started demanding for their rights. And this changed the whole situation. A lot of change came in the society. The situation of the old people and children was very pathetic at that time, friends. We also discussed about the long-term effect, in which we discussed how this victorious Allied nation, after experiencing this destruction of the First World War, they tried to establish a peace process in Paris, for the sake of which they established a League of the Nation. Friends, we also discussed about the very important Treaty of Versailles. In our previous lecture, we learned in the Treaty of Versailles that this Treaty of Versailles was signed forcibly. Germany was forcibly made sign this treaty by the Allied nations. It was said that they had to sign on the gunpoint forcefully. Germany did not like this, because as we learned that in this Treaty of Versailles, this Treaty of Versailles was made sign in the Mirror Palace of Versailles in Paris, and that is why it was known as the Treaty of Versailles, in which Germany had to give up its Ruhr region, it had to open it Rhine River for the international trade. They cannot build any fortress for the security at the Germany and the France region. They had to give away the Lorraine and the Alsace region back to France. Friend, they also had to give a large quantity of coal and iron to the Allied nations annually. This almost collapsed the economy of Germany, and due to which the Germans had the feeling of bitterness and taking revenge against these Allied nations. Friends, as we learned in the long-term effect that these Allied nations started a peace process in Paris, and for the purpose of establishing peace in the world, they established the League of the Nation. Today, we are going to learn, the topic that we are going to cover is the League of the Nation. The League of the Nation. Friends, today's topic is the League of the Nation. Here it is said, at the end of the First World War, world firmly believed, at the end of the First World War, here it is said that world firmly believed that there was a need to establish, believed that there was a need to establish peace in the world. There was a necessity to establish peace in the world. Now, the world believed that it is necessary for each and everyone to establish peace in the world. The world leaders thought of establishing they thought of establishing an international organization that could help in maintaining peace in the world, that could help in maintaining peace in the world. Now, these allied nations, the powerful nations, wanted to establish peace in the world, and due to that reason, they thought of establishing an international organization that could maintain peace in the world and solve this organization can also solve international disputes, we can say problems. Here these powerful nations thought of establishing an international organization that could work upon establishing, maintaining peace in the world and solve the disputes among the different countries of the world. And due to that reason, the League of the Nations was formed. Due to that reason, the League of the Nation was formed. Friends, here it is due to that reason that this League of the Nation was formed. Here it is American President Woodrow Wilson. Here it is told that there was a contribution of American President Woodrow Wilson contributed in establishing the League of the Nation. The League of the Nation. They help in contributing the League of the Nation. Here it is said that during the peace process, Woodrow Wilson, the American president, during the peace process, Woodrow Wilson, he suggested 14 points. Woodrow Wilson suggested 14 points. Friends, during the peace process, American president Woodrow Wilson suggested 14 points to be incorporated, we can say 14 points to be incorporated in the League of the Nation. In the League of the Nation means 14 points should be included in the League of the Nation. This suggestion was given by the American President Woodrow Wilson. Here it is said, finally, the League of the Nation was formed on 10th January 1920. Here it is said, finally, the League of the Nation was formed on 10th January 1920. Here it is said, this League of the Nation was formed for establishing peace in the world, but some imperialist countries, here when we are talking that this League of the Nation, it was established to maintain peace, but these imperialist countries did not follow the policies, of the League of the Nation. The imperialist countries, the powerful countries, they did not follow these policies of the League of the Nation, and here we say in less than 20 years the League of the Nations was, we can say, this League of the Nation collapsed, and the Second World War began. So friends, here we can clearly understand that it was during this peace process that Woodrow Wilson suggested 14 points to be incorporated in this League of the Nation. That this League of the Nation should have these 14 points that were for the sake of establishing peace in the world. This League of the Nation was there, and finally it was formed on 10th January 1920 with the aim of establishing peace in the world. The only sake of establishing this League of the Nation was to establish peace in the world. But again, here it is said this League of the Nation was formed for establishing peace in the world. But some powerful imperialist countries, they did not follow the policies of the League of the Nation. They did not follow the policies, they did not follow the rules of this League of the Nations. Friends, here it was said that it was due to this reason because these imperialist countries did not follow the policies of the League of the Nation, finally, less than 20 years, here it is said finally, in less than 20 years, this League of the Nation was completely failed. This League of the Nation was completely failed. And at last, this League of the Nation collapsed and the Second World War also began. Friends, as we discussed in the previous part also, that the Treaty of Versailles was again an important reason that took towards the Second World War. Friends, lots of Germans were eager to take revenge from this First World War. So friends, here we can understand that it was due to this reason that the League of the Nation was formed for establishing peace so that the Second World War doesn't happen. But this imperialist country, they did not follow this policy. Their only intent was to establish colony. Again, their greed of ruling on the weaker countries, doing war on the weaker countries. Again, there were certain factors that we learned that lead to the First World War. Same way, there were certain factors that were responsible for Second World War. We learn about this factor related that took to the Second World War in our next chapter. Friends, here we understood how this League of the Nation was established. How this League of the Nation for the sake of establishing international peace and solving the international disputes among the different countries of the world, so that the future world countries do not experience this First World War. But due to certain reasons, due to the behavior of this imperialist country, the League of the Nation was failed, and less than 20 years this League of the Nation collapsed, and at last this Second World War began. So friends, this was the information about the League of the Nation. We learn about the other factors in our next lecture. Thank you.